Alright guys, here is my current setup for my Woby jig. I basically have it on a 1/2-inch pipe and with a 1/2-inch pipe clamp on there, and I basically go around looking for surfaces like this with the edge, something like that, where I'll go around and clamp and try to find somewhere to mount this guy. Well, that can be a little cumbersome, especially when I want to do stuff outside. So I am moving to doing it in the bucket and on caster, so I can just roll it around wherever I need to be. And so this is going to be a video on showing that process of filling this guy up with some concrete and putting this guy in there. But I'm gonna do something a little different than most people. So first step is we want to take our bucket, sit it here, sit it close to the edge you want to be able to have closer to one side or another. And we are going to screw this guy down first before we put concrete in, so that we can make sure it's not going to go anywhere. I'm just basically using what I had laying around. These are like some metal tapping screws. It has the flat washer head on there, so should hold pretty well. We shall see. Second step is I want to take some of this 1-inch PEX, white PEX, and I'm going to sit it in here like so. Find me a mark to where the pipe, the 1/2-inch pipe, can stick out of this. And then I'm going to cut that off like so, because this is going to allow me to take my 1/2-inch pipe out and it'd be reusable for other things. So this is the one thing that I'm doing different than most people. Just gonna allow you to put the 1/2-inch pipe in there. Alright, now we're ready. Now that we have our concrete mixed up with some water, I am going to try to make sure I can get this guy down to the bottom and slide it right on. Right, so we now have our concrete for the most part dried. Conduit is in. I did have to sand this part of the pipe down some. It's a pretty snug fit, and I want to be able to get it back out. So we are pretty much done now. I can put this guy in here and still got a little bit of snug fit there to be able to take it back out, but we are good to go. So we're going to slide that guy in, and now we have our setup for our Woby jig, and I will show you the Woby jig going on after I get through using it, because it's still holding the camera right now. So slide this guy on and we should be good to go. All right, and that is that. In Woby style,